are at the Ice Institute checking out some of the cool things, and I've been to the Norfin booth here, and we're going to look at parkas here. We've got 3 different parkas for 3 different purposes, and I've got Eric here. Eric, tell me a little bit about the difference in the parkas, because when a lot of people go looking, they're like, a parka is a parka is a parka.
Yes, exactly. So what we have is Norfin. Here we have the Apex Float Parka, good for negative 13 degrees Fahrenheit. A lot of guys are, as you know, are probably looking for float.
For those who aren't familiar with what a float jacket is, tell us a little bit about what that is.
So the float jacket, what it's going to do is, if you unfortunately go through the ice, it's going to help keep you buoyant long enough to collect yourself and get yourself out of the ice.
And Eric, you've been fishing for quite a long time. How many times have you seen a situation where a person probably needed to have something like that?
I'm a big guy. I like to fish on thick ice, so it doesn't happen very often. But I've talked to guys that have went through in times when the ice is the thickest.
Yep.
So there is, as many people say, no safe ice.
I think in my years of ice fishing, I've seen about 6 people who have gone through a different, maybe not that deep, but so it's always something to be thinking about. So a float jacket could definitely be a lifesaver.
And for all of you guys out there that want to keep your wives happy, I know it works for mine. Cheap insurance. The float.
Good marital advice right there.
Exactly.
Okay, so what do we got? We step it up here. What's next?
So next we're going to look at the Norfin Element suit. This is a nice light suit, good for negative 20. You see it's Celsius there, but low enough, they're all both the same. One thing that I like about this suit that really shows off quality is lightweight and mobility. Some other suits, they're real stiff, and it makes it hard to hole hop like some of us like to do. Nice thing about this is you get bibs and jacket, $209.99 plus tax out the door. I don't think you can get that anywhere else.
For a nice warm suit that's going to be there for you when you need it. Now this one is not a float jacket. For those of you, now after we made such a fuss over the first one being a float jacket, this is something you would wear when that ice is indeed safe.
Yep. I've talked to a few guys that are looking at this suit strictly for riding the snowmobile out to the permanent.
Oh yeah.
You know, not super heavy, not stiff, still the mobility to load up the sled and head on out.
Next. What
next? Extreme 4 Parka and bibs. We've got a 2-piece jacket. So nice liner in there for those days where it might not be so cold you need the shell, but still warm enough to wear when the sun's out. Negative 35 degrees. Heavy construction, similar to a lot of the other jackets on the market, and the bibs are very similar.
Now, Eric, I'm kind of a fan of that 2-part jacket as you were showing there, where you can zip that liner out, because you wear it to the house, and then once you're into the house, you can zip that liner up, and I can still have a little bit of a jacket while I'm fishing.
Yep, and I bet it'll be very nice for those that are fishing in the hub house or flip over style houses.
And because when you go to rip down, you need the shell plus a little.
Yep, exactly.
Eric, if people want to find out more information, where can they go to check these out?
We're here across from Amp Batteries, and you can check us out at valley-outdoors.com.
That sounds great. We'll put that link in the description below so you guys can go and check out the whole Norfin line of outerwear.